Hello, hey there. Happy Sunday to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this question and answer session. Every Sunday, I try to come live at this time to receive questions about life, love, and well-being. So if you have your question, you can put it on the comment section, and we will try to respond. Share the video, tag your friends too, and I hope your Sunday is good. Let me know where you're watching me from today as you prepare your question on the comments. Aloro Zendebe James, thank you so much for tuning in, James. Derek Lamar Pele, hey there, Derek. Jane Angela Andrew, Mbiyole Mbiyane. How are you, Jane? Manu Tanui, good evening. Emmanuel Salim, thank you so much. David Ochieng, Jambo Sana. Sydney Nancy. Hi there, Sydney. How are you? How is your Sunday? Emmanuel, good evening to you. Mary Hani, hello. Leila Kikasha, good evening to you. Marion Nyanjira Bosire. Marion. Hi there, Marion. How are you? Steve Leker, Steve. Hey, Steve. Sydney Nancy. Thank you for tuning in. Yangenya Florence, hello there. What is your question today? Nancy Kios, good evening. Emmanuel Salim, thank you for tuning in. Lucy Sparks, hello Lucy. Bint Muhammad Kaitesi, good evening to you, Bint Muhammad. Naomi Bochari, good evening to you, Naomi. Priscilla Maniki, good evening. Judith Omayo Wairebiae, Melissa Moura, home is best. Hey there, Melissa, how are you? Honest G. Maina, hello. Edith Nakazibwe, hello. What is your question today? Wambui Moura, thank you for tuning in. Lucy Josek Reem, thank you for tuning in. Asante sana. Musimbi Jacqueline, thank you for tuning in from YouTube. How are you today? Josephine Wambui, good evening to you, Josephine. Tiffany Kinyeki, good evening to you too. Ndindi Delo, happy Sunday to you, Ndindi. Wadri Eric, live from Nalia, thanks for the show. Thank you, Wadri. Nyar Kabudha Nyawanda, hello there. How are you? Ernest G. Maina, asante sana. Josephine Wambui, thank you for listening. What is your question today? Grace Waidera, hello Grace. Watching from Kenya. Joyce Rua, asante sana. Karibu sana kwa show. Finlay Motieri, thank you for tuning in from Kenya. Shiro Van Bevren, thank you so much. Asante sana, thank you for the compliment. Karibu sana kwa show. Mary Mwangi, thank you so much. Nakuru. Santino John, hey KU. Onanda Susan, hi. Olishaba Shalifat, I'm fine, how are you doing? What is your question today? I'm looking for the question down here all the way. Steve Lecker. Steve, it's my second day here. How can I get my partner? You can get your partner by joining my Meet and Mingle show every Saturday and Sunday from 10 p.m. East African time. So check your watch wherever you are. 10 p.m. at night East African time. Saturday and Sunday you must come live on camera and then introduce yourself, and hopefully somebody will admire you, or somebody will be also in the show. I will connect you with him or her during that time. So tune in 10 p.m. East African time, Saturday and Sunday only, and also on Thursdays. That's the way you can get someone in this page. Kerry Kerian, good evening. Bundeziana Lucretia, happy Sunday to you too. Thank you so much. Help me to share the video. Husna Wangui, thank you for tuning in from Iraq. Eliza Moura, hey there. Eva Lims Moras, good evening. What is your question after saying hello? Katia Gashago, happy Sunday to you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wilkista Magaki, Wairibia, thank you so much. Jen Wahoro, I'm fine. How are you doing? Tabitha Wanja, jambo sana. Great Sunday to you too. Margaret Fwamba, watching you from Nkoroi. Thank you so much, Margaret. Ziane Njuguna, happy Sunday. Esther Miruki, hello there. Linti Mogas Kisongochi, long time. How are you doing, Linti? Josie Bonariri Moranga, hi. Damaris Nyambeki, thank you for tuning in. Akila Lazinda Mkulima, I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Akila? Okay. First question here by Anna Honey. I have a question. I'm guilty. I'm not guilty at all, but I need your advice. I have been online dating for 2 years. Okay. And then what happened? But I have weighed everything, and nimeona the people I'm dealing with, they need me because of money. My question is, I want to be back to my ex. He has been there for my kids at all angles. So should I be wrong? Either. Anna Honey, thank you so much for your question. You're saying you're meeting people who want money online. Yeah, that is one of the things people want online. Apart from sex, what people are chasing for is money online. And I'm glad that you have discovered that. Going back to your ex, it depends if you have solved all the issues. Why did you break up? You only go to your ex if the reasons why you broke up have been solved completely and fully. Otherwise, if the same reasons why you broke up have not been solved, then when you go back, you are going to get them double, 2 times more. So I don't know. You are the one who knows this person very well. You have said he has been supporting your kids, which is a very good thing. Make a decision depending on how you have learned him so far up to now. If he has changed, and he has fully changed from his actions, not words and empty promises, who are we to say no? After all, love is a beautiful thing. Don't go to your ex because of your kids. Go to your ex because they have changed and have become better human beings. That's the only reason you should go back to such people. Hopolang Pepe, happy Sunday. Wadri Eric, my question, what are some of the reasons that contribute to loss of interest in a new relationship? Thank you so much, Wadri. Some of the reasons here. I was planning to do this topic. Wadri, yeah. There are so many reasons. I was watching a very nice interview with one of the celebrities I follow online, and he said a very important quote that love is good, but the problem is people fight love with lovelessness. You meet 2 people who are supposed to love each other, but instead of loving each other, they end up not loving each other, and they are still together. And now they fight this lovelessness using lovelessness. So they do stupid things instead of fighting that lack of lovelessness with love. You know, when you discover that things are not okay in your relationship, then it's better to fight it with love. You don't fight it with blaming. People blame each other these days. Eric, number 1. Number 2, people have very selfish interests. People are very selfish, you know. People want the best for themselves. They don't care about how you feel or what you're going through. Somebody's with you, but their interest is number one. You know that. And that's one of the biggest challenges we have these days. And number three is just pressure. People have pressure so much to get so many things at the same time. There are too many expectations. You meet a man, you as a lady, you are expecting this gentleman all of a sudden to act and behave in a certain way, so that if he makes any one mistake, the whole process that you began with him is stopped. So people are very impatient. People think that marriages or relationships happen within 1 month, 2 months, or 1 year, or 2 years. No. It takes time. It takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of corrections, a lot of... the most important thing is just being patient with each other. So long as somebody is not really disrespecting you, which is another reason why people lose interest. Somebody just doesn't respect your feelings, doesn't respect your job, doesn't respect your freedom, doesn't respect your family members, you know. So the list is endless. I will do this talk in my Bold and Raw talks. But those are the top major ones. And finally, on top of that list is lack of communication. People don't know what to say, and also they don't know how to say it. You have a problem between you and that person that you're building a relationship with, but you don't know how to say it. You are expecting this man to imagine what you're going through. Most men are very poor mind readers. You as a lady, you're seated there, you're thinking that he should know that I am suffering. He should know that I need this. He should know by now I need gifts. Communication. Very, very big killer in these days' relationships. Let people learn how to say what they want and be honest. Don't beat around the bush. I miss sex, give it to me. I need gifts, give it to me. I need your time, give me your time. I want you to put your phone down when I'm talking to you. Say that. Don't assume that this person will do those things. Speak, speak, speak. So people who don't speak, people who don't talk, they block each other or create silent treatment. Those are the people I'm talking about, and that's why people lose interest with each other. I hope I answered yourself. I hope I answered you, Eric, and thank you for your question. Thank you so much for that question. Let me move on to the next question here. And all of you are just saying hello to me. I see your comments there. I see your greetings. Thank you so much. Okay, Steve, for me, I don't look for money or sex. I buy someone towards our dreams. Okay, all the best, Steve. So see you on Saturday and Sundays at 10 p.m. East African time. Live on camera if you're looking for someone. Let me see the next question here. Denko Eric Lenko. Benjamin, what is wrong with an African having too many wives? What is wrong? My grandfather he had 3 wives. Yeah, I remember very well. My father is from the second family, second wife. I was very unlucky to see him and to talk with him. Very unfortunate. I wish I met that gentleman, being the father of my father. But anyway, according to me, it's wrong in so many ways, like balancing, fulfilling the love and the responsibilities from you as a man to these children who are very important in these families, whether you have 2 or 3 or 4 wives. Fulfilling those responsibilities, if one wife with children can be very challenging, so you can imagine having another ex-wife or a third one or a fourth one or a fifth one. It's very challenging. It's very draining. And the few men who try to do that, they will tell you just try to talk to them. I've talked with some uncles who have more than one wife. Just have a chit-chat, Let's talk about this thing called polygamy. Polygamous marriage, and listen to their stories. Some of them were very open and honest and told me that it's very challenging. It's very hard. It's very hard to just be there for these children, to spend time with them. You know, as you're a father, one of the important things that you want is, if you have a family, you're there for them. You're there when they need you, when they really, really need you. And when you're not available, somebody takes over, and that person is the society. So you have these other family or other family members who are close to you, and they are blood members, growing up on their own. You are alive, you're not dead, but they are trying to figure out life on their own. And most of them make mistakes, whether they are daughters or sons. As they get older, they make mistakes. You are not in the picture. You are alive, but you are busy, or you are fulfilling other family responsibilities. And that is the biggest challenge that I have with polygamous marriages. Those kids there, they end up fighting for themselves and for their lives. And when they make mistakes, you as a parent, you will take all the regret. As you get older, one of the biggest regrets that I know many parents face is, was I successful in my family life? If they were not successful, then they die with these regrets. When you see your children misbehaving and giving you a lot of stress, you as a parent, whether you have money or not, you take the blame and you just say, hey, I wish I knew. That is what is wrong with this kind of arrangement. But I cannot stop you. If you have the guts and the energy and the money and the greed to have as many as you can, go ahead and try it and tell us later on how was your experience. Soraya De Rosa. Hi Benjamin, here goes my question. When do you know you are in love and this is the person to marry? Thank you so much for your question there, Soraya. One way to know that you are in love is when you are willing to do so many things for that person unconditionally. When you begin doing very crazy things for a person, you know, what are some of the things you have done in the name of love? Traveling miles, spending all your money, ignoring even your own family members or even your children for the sake of this person. You know that you are deeply and madly in love. When you're thinking about that person, the priorities and happiness for that person are number one all the time. Whether they annoy you or they not annoy you, then you know you're in love with this person. But that's not a very good way to look at love. Love is reciprocated. You do all those things and then the other person do something for you. You don't continue doing that. The only person that you can do all those things that I just described for is your child or maybe a very, very close family member. That's why when I look at love, I look at a parent with a child. That is pure love. A man, a woman can do anything to make sure that this child is okay. This child is happy, no matter how much he or she is annoying me. That is love. That's how I look at love. But when you look at the last part of this question, this is the person to marry. In my YouTube channel, Benjamin Jr. Bogonko. Soraya, I hope you're going to watch today and subscribe. Benjamin J.R. Bogonko. I have talked about the video. How do you know that this person is ready to marry? The person to marry is you know what you want. Obviously, you have to know what you want. Make your list very simple. Don't complicate it. As you get older, your list of requirements should also reduce. When you're in your 20s, you have this list. In your 30s, in your 40s, now the list becomes. You reduce the list. I want this. I don't want this. If somebody is alcoholic, no. If somebody is a smoker, no. Somebody has anger issues, no. Somebody is still has issues with his ex, is a no for me. The list becomes smaller and shorter. Then and this person is fulfilling those things. Generally speaking, he has made you happy, and you can see that he's very serious about the relationship. Then don't waste time. Why are you wasting more time? What are you studying? What are you studying? But to make sure the person wants to get married and wants to get married for the right reasons. So don't rush. Don't say, Benjamin said, get married as soon as possible. My idea of marriage is don't waste time. As you are older, you know what you want. Block the guy. Let's move on to the next serious person. Don't wait for an old man to change, to become a better man, and then to marry you. No. You don't do that. You leave that for the people who are in 20s, who are still learning on what is a relationship and what to do with a very annoying or insecure person. But for you, you're mature. I hope you're mature. You already know what you want. If somebody does not meet what you want, keep it moving. Don't waste more time. Nyangenya eti what? Okay. Nyaboke, treat a new relationship like a vacation and build on it. The experience should be experienced and learn each other love language. Thank you so much. Thank you. I like that last part. Learning love languages is one of the best things you will ever learn on how to deal with another person. Very important. You should know what your man likes and doesn't like. And the same way you should know what your woman likes and doesn't like. Once you know that, you focus on that. Focus on that with all your energy. And you will be very happy two people. Let me see the next question here. Okay. Melissa Moura, not good to go back from broken love. I mean ex. Reason being, you are giving him second chance to hurt you more, so that lady should not go to ex. Thank you so much, Moura. Melissa. Okay. Nyar Kabudha Nyawanda. If you have a private question, send it to my inbox. And I will not read your name. I will read the question. So after 30 minutes of this show, I will go to my inbox, make sure your question is very simple and very short. Send it to my inbox right now. And then I will read and the audience will give you their opinions. Anne Honey Benjamin, what would you do to these people who are like, I love you, I miss you, and those gentlemen who are there for you and encourages you to do some investments? Those are good people. Encouraging you, we have discouragers these days. If you have somebody who is encouraging you to do something, that's a very good person. I like them. I don't like people who discourage you. Don't do that. Don't do a live video. Don't talk about politics. Don't start a business. Family members and some of your friends always discouraging you. If you meet any person in this year who is discouraging you, avoid them completely. Change the topic. Thank you. Tell them thank you. It was nice visiting you. I really enjoyed your company. The food was delicious. But in your heart, you just say, you are one of the discouragers that Benjamin was talking about. In my Bold and Raw Talks, the next coming few weeks, I will talk about the people you should avoid this year completely. Whether they are your family members, your former schoolmates, or even your partner or your spouse who are busy discouraging you. Avoid them and run away from them. Block them if you can. People are very willing to discourage you left, right, and center. They don't want you to progress. But if you find people are encouraging you to do investment, come on, Anne Honey. Those are very nice friends. But the people are just telling you, I love you, I miss you. They should prove it with actions, Actions, not just words. All right. Let me see the next question here. MK Kisothi, thank you so much. My question is, when you are dating a woman, all right, keep on sending your questions in the comments. And please share the video if you're enjoying this discussion right now. My question is, when you are dating a woman and it's long-distance relationship, Nairobi, Kisumu, and the lady communicates to the man who is in Nairobi when she feels like for the last 3 months, the communication has not been that fruitful. Now, when the man is mad and send a signal message, now she is back alive again on communication. Could there be another person this lady is giving attention? Thank you so much, MK Kisothi. Yes, the answer to your question, it could be there is a possibility. Long distance comes with so many things and so much drama and so much, these days I call it suffering relationships. Very painful phrase. But long distance comes with all those things. Yes, it could be true. Somebody is giving her attention that probably she is not getting. And if I'm assuming you're in the same country, if you're both in Kenya, it's much better and wiser to visit and see each other as often as you can. You are even very lucky to be in the same country, in the same location. There are people who are in different continents, and to make it worse, have no money and time to go and see each other. So you can imagine for them, it's even much more painful. You don't even want to imagine what your partner is doing right now as I'm doing this video. My message to you, if communication is going down, it's high time you begin planning to see each other. And when you see each other, talk about it face to face, not on the phone. They say when you're in long distance, you don't get angry. You control it. You get angry after hanging the phone or after finishing the video call. The more you get angry, the more you'll be very frustrated, because you don't know, after you have annoyed him or her, what she's going to do. And that's the most painful part. Have you ever imagined and had a movie in your head? What is she doing now? Now that I annoyed and pissed her off, she has even blocked me. Now what is she doing? Those are the things that I encourage people to avoid as much as you can. You should never be very annoyed when you're in long distance, because the pain is too much to handle. Take it easy, control your tongue, control your mouth, control your fingers. Before you click send, before you record yourself audio and send to him or her, control. Read this message that you have typed for more than 10 minutes before you click send to him or her. Read it and imagine if somebody sent you the same message, how will you feel? How will you react? And you are tired, you are horny, you are missing her, you are very stressed, you're even broke, and you are annoyed with other many things, including your family members. And this person who is supposed to cheer you up and make you happy is the one who is sending you this long text that even annoys you to the core. See each other. Please, see each other. That is the only solution that can work. And if you see each other and the problem continues, then it's high time to begin asking yourself, what am I doing with this person this long distance? Where are we heading? In short, you should have a plan where you're heading to. Unless you're married, that you know that this is my wife, this is my husband, we will always meet each other no matter how far they are. But if you're just dating, you have to think about, where am I heading with this woman if this is what we are going through? Plan and think about being together, not long distance dating. Long distance dating should not go beyond 2 years. It's a waste of time, waste of money, and a waste of energy. You should look for somebody near you. Get somebody who is next to you so that you don't suffer for the rest of your life. MK Kisothi, I hope I answered you, and all the best. And watch my YouTube channel about long distance. Go and look for Benjamin Junior Bogonko. I've talked about long distance, on what to do and not to do. Very important, short video, 9 minutes. But I just gave you a summary on what you can do to survive that serious and very, very tough relationship. All the best, Kisodi. Let me see the next question here. Who was the next question here? The next question here. Njeribe N. Wagatauro, tuned in from Nairobi. I have no question about love, because experience has taught me that it's the man to love, a woman to submit. And it takes 2 committed souls to settle down. Thank you so much, Jerry. I agree with you. Thank you so much for that observation. Ndindi Delo. Hi, Benjamin. Is it good or bad to do business with someone you're dating? Very nice question there. Very, very nice. Very, very nice question. Ndindi Delo. Doing a business with somebody you're dating? First of all, it depends what kind of business. Yeah, first of all, and indeed, it depends with what kind of business. My idea about business, number one, with somebody you're dating, you have to be careful about how much money you are investing in this business. The more money you're putting, the more regrets you will have. Because business has losses and profits. Starting a business, in one of the talk shows that I had a few years ago, 3 years ago, with a lady who was talking about business and how businesses work. She said out of 10 people who start business, it is only about 2 people. Out of 10, only 2 people continue after 2 years. So chances of continuing the same business is very, very hard. And those 2 people are very patient. They are risk takers. They have very unique qualities. Businessmen have very unique qualities. They can risk a lot. So if you are a risk taker, let me assume, Dindi, you are a risk taker, and you meet another risk taker, both of you can risk. But you see, you're risking with somebody who is not even your husband, or you're not legally bound together. So this person, if in the event you use a lot of money and there is a big loss, there's nothing you can do about it. This guy can argue and say, I was your boyfriend. I was your girlfriend, so you are helping me. I was broke, and we all went into a loss. It's not my plan. It's not my wish. And that's a very big challenge. So to make it very easy for you, please, why? Oh my goodness. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Is my mic okay? Hold on a second. Is my mic okay? Can you guys hear me? Is my microphone okay? Sandidi, as I was saying, I hope my microphone is good and you can hear me very well. Somebody can confirm for me on the comments. So as I was saying, Dindi, why don't you start your business on your own and let it grow first of all? And then you can bring in this person slowly by slowly, not fully, not 100% inside, slowly by slowly. So that, is my voice okay? Let me see, Manut and Noe. We can hear you perfectly, Jacqueline. Thank you so much. All right. So start your business on your own, Dindi, and hopefully it will pick up. When it has picked up, and then you have put all the systems. By systems, I mean, you know how the money is coming and how the money is going. And then you bring this gentleman or this lady that you're saying you're dating into the picture. That way you will not regret. That way you would have done something, some service for yourself. And if you love him or her so much, who are we to stop you? Get married, be a couple, and then do the business together as a family. If both of you understand what business is all about. Business is a job. Business is not a joke. Business is not a hustle. It's not a side gig. No. It is a job. You are working to pay yourself. So unless you have somebody who is very serious thinking like that, whether it's your boyfriend or whatever, or your partner or your spouse who does not think like that, don't involve them. Business is a job. This is a job. I hope I answered you, Ndindi. All the best, Yeah, I'm going to see in my inbox. Don't worry. I'm going to check in my inbox right now. We have one more question here by Grace. Grace Mwangi. How do you advise on long-distance relationships? How about someone who had married before and having his kids, but nothing to do with his ex-wife? If you've met somebody and who is telling you, I was married and it's long distance, that's a very risky relationship. The only way to be sure about this kind of a person, Grace, have some grace, let the person marry you legally. There are so many ladies in the same story as Grace. Oh, I met this man. Oh, he has told me he had issues with his wife. Oh, and now he is in love with me. Oh, and these ladies who are working out, I'm assuming you are one of them, Grace. You're working outside, you're working abroad. Please, take your time. As I always tell so many ladies, don't be pregnant. Take your time. If you already have a child or children, don't have another baby with this kind of people. But more importantly, long distance, if it's taking more than 2 years and there's no plan for you to be legally married with this person, you are absolutely wasting your time. And if you're sending money or using your money, you're also wasting your money. So take risks by shortening this long distance. It must have a deadline. Unless you're under the age of 30. If you're over 30, you already know what you want. As I said from the beginning, you know what you want. So don't postpone this thing. If you are in another country where you cannot move back easily, you're also wasting another person's time. You should be ready and be aware that now I work in this country. I will be going home this time. So don't play. People in long distance, they play each other. People just hurt each other's feelings. There is no plan. You are in another country. You're not even going to go back. This guy is in another country. He's not even going to come there.
He's my miracle.
And then you say you're in love. And then you're fighting Monday to Monday. You can't even remember when you're happy. It's a lot of hard work. That's why people say, don't like long distance. They have discovered it's so painful. There is no plan between the two of you. It's just video sex or exchanging. I don't know whether you're exchanging nude pictures and then the money. Somebody is taking all your money in the name of love. Very unfortunate for so many young people. If there is no plan to be together with this person, please stop wasting your time. That's what I've learned. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time. Look for somebody who is near you. Please, if you are broke and you are poor and you cannot travel to see this person, please, once again, from Benjamin, let us change and start looking for people in the same town and in the same city. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know. This is what I will tell my sister and my brother. Don't suffer with this person who is far away. You can't see each other. You are broke. There is no money. My brothers and sisters, I don't know if I'm making sense. I wish people could understand that. I look for somebody around here. Here. They are there. They are just within there. Look for them there. Don't suffer with somebody far away and then regret later. But if you have money to travel, then it's okay. Let me see here. I'm gonna go to my inbox right now. There is a lady who has said she has sent me a message. Let me see if your message has been received by my inbox. You said I don't see messages. I read all my messages. I can't see on my Facebook page. Let me check on my Facebook account. No question, no message. This lady was saying you have sent me a message in my inbox. I don't see your message. All right. Damar Queen. Hello, Benjamin. What of these baby daddies? Okay, he gives the baby something once in a while. He can't marry you because you're exes. But he gets energy to say, my kid will never call another man dad. Me niko job, mtoi uishi na my parents. I'm in a relationship and my new guy want to chip in everything about the kid. Sasa huyu baby daddy. Baby daddy, if he's supporting the child, let him support the child. I don't understand why people want to control. Hii inakuanga complicated topic sana. Kama unaweza saidia mtoto na mtu ameamua kuoleka, wacha aende. Wewe saidia mtoto. Sasa I don't know, maybe the whites do that a lot, but because it's their culture. At the end of the day, it's just money. If you have money to support the child, let him support. So the only message I can tell you, Damar Queen, create a good relationship. Usimwonyeshe madharau kama anasaidia mtoto wako. Watu wanakuanga na mtoto ni kama ni condition. The child is just a condition. If you date again, I will not send money. It's very unfortunate. If I had the money to support my child, I will not tell her, my ex, don't date. If you date, I will not support the child. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. So if she doesn't date, you don't even sleep with her. She's not even your wife, and the man should be worried about the other man if the other man is affecting his child. And you have said your children or your child is with your parents. It's also very nice. I will be very worried of another man with my ex because he's a very bad guy, has very bad criminal records, and is actually affecting my child. That one I'll be very worried. But if your ex is a good woman or is a normal human being and is taking care of the child when you're away, support the kid. Support the child. Don't put conditions on the other person. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. The child is just growing innocently, doesn't know what's going on. Two people are fighting up here, and he or she is the one who is suffering down here. So put the child first, and if you are able to support whatever this woman is doing, just do your homework and know that your child is safe, your child is healthy, and your child is growing normally like other children. Other than that, don't be so worried about what this person is doing with his or her life. That is none of your business. Anyway, Damar Queen, I hope that man was listening to that. So don't run away from this guy and thinking that you are going to meet another man who is going to take care of responsibilities of your child. People are weird. Very, very weird. Somebody will promise, I will take care of your child, only to have sex with you and give you another child. And once they have given you another child, they change, completely change. They tell you now, focus with your ex and with your child. Very unfortunate situation. Now that I have a child with you, let us focus on our child. The other one is not my responsibility. Again, another innocent child has been born, going to go through the same drama that you are running away from. Build better relationship with your ex. Respect them, but don't show them on their face. Now I have a better husband. I have a better man than you. People are still hurting. Your ex is still hurting. Don't think there is a very happy man wherever he is, or he's feeling so nice, whatever you're doing. So just keep that relationship very respectful and keep on reminding him. Some men forget. Unamkumbusha, tunasaidia mtoto. Tunasaidia huyu mtoto hiki. Msaidie tu kwa leo. Remind him all the time. We are doing this for this child or these children. And that's why we are still together talking. And hopefully he will mature and start helping the child without controlling your private life. No need to control that life of another human being. Mary Rose, hello, how do you deal with a man who provide you with everything and he don't want you to do business? He don't set you free to socialize with your fellow woman, and also he don't want you to use your phone with peace. Mary Rose, is this your husband? This is what I posted on my Facebook page. People are controlling you left, right, and center. Want your password, and they don't give you your password. Those are very bad people. If he wants your phone, let him also give you everything he wants. He should give you back. Don't allow somebody to control your social media, your phone, and your passwords, and they're not doing the same. Tell him, you want my password? Give me your password, and we're on the same page. So that I can monitor what you are monitoring. We become two monitors in this relationship, which is very stupid and very kiddish. But anyway, to deal with such a person who does not want you to socialize with your friends, tell him that it's affecting you. You have to be strong. You have to marry the strongest lady in the relationship. tell this guy, even a man who is controlled with a woman, you have to be strong. One of you has to be strong and tell the person, you are affecting me. You are seriously affecting me since I met you. And this is how you are affecting me. Controlling who I should meet, who I should talk with. I never used to do this before I met you. But now, since I met you, this is what you have started doing. And start it from the beginning. Early, the earlier the better. Don't allow it to continue. So that somebody can know that I am dealing with a human being, and assure them, I'm not cheating on you. I am just seeing my fellow friends, my fellow men. I used to be one of those guys this lady is describing, following the woman up to where she's going. Everywhere, left, right, and center. And she was going to see her friends. She was not even cheating on me because I was cheating on her and thinking she was cheating on me. Then with the time I realized it's a lot of hard work. It's too much work. Kuchunga mtu mzima ni kazi ngumu sana. It's a lot of work. That's why celebrities or rich people hire a spy. You pay him, you pay her to do the job for you. Record the videos and then come and tell me it's what they are doing. It's a lot of work. But now that you're doing this job of following this person all the time and nobody's paying you, it's a very useless job. Ni kazi bure. Unafanya kazi yenye haina malipo. Shame on you. But generally, if you know you're not hiding so many bad things, you yourself also, Mary Rose, you know your character, or your man also knows your characters. We don't know the whole story. So we cannot sit here and say that that person should stop doing all those things. You too, you know your habits. Change. Be a good person. Be a good partner. Be a good spouse. In short, don't create a lot of suspicion to your partner. People start following you when they are very suspicious. If your habits are bad, they will follow you and they will try to protect you out of jealous so that you don't continue misbehaving. So check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. Make sure you are behaving very well. There's nothing you're hiding. And if there's nothing you're hiding and they continue doing this, as you ask, how do you deal with them? It's high time to leave them alone. These are very insecure people. You cannot help people who are very insecure. You can assure them, even if you sleep with them 24 hours and you touch your phone, the first thing they think about is you're chatting with an ex or with other people. Those are very difficult people to deal with. You just leave them alone. You tell them, please, I think you're very insecure. Let me give you time. As you get older, probably your insecurity levels will reduce and then we can be together. In the meantime, thank you so much. It was nice meeting you and I really enjoyed your time. Only that insecurity has made us not to enjoy this relationship and leave them in peace and continue with your life. Very, very simple as that. Let me see in my inbox. Somebody has sent a message here, hopefully. Hello, Benjamin, please hide my identity. All right, let's listen to this question here. I've been dating this guy now for 8 years. When he was still in university, but I'm working abroad. I always go for vacation yearly. The guy wants me to settle down with him, but I'm a breadwinner in my family. I still need time to work. The next thing that turned me off, he used to play me with my friends back then while in the university and end up stealing money from my M-Pesa. I love him, but when I think of settling down with him, my heart feels undecided. Then I don't want to let him go. What can I do? This person, oh my goodness. Number one, you're a breadwinner. Number two, you have dated for 8 years. This means it's very hard for you to settle down. I don't think you're ready to settle down. Dating a breadwinner in African community is extremely, very, very hard. It's a very tough process. 8 years, I think it's too long. So you have to make a decision this year to be together or not to be together. This has to be the final decision. But still, you said you're a breadwinner, you're abroad, you're working. That makes it very hard. Honestly, if you ask me, it's very hard. You can go home, legalize the marriage, and let the relationship continue as long-distance marriage relationship, now that you're legally married. But 8 years, you have really wasted time, and you are a breadwinner. There's nothing you can do about it. Please think about being together with him now or never. Question number 2, I got this friendship who is working in States. I'm in abroad. He keeps on asking me to have a child with him, yet he has another girlfriend. What could be the reason to why he wants me to give him a child, but not his long-term girlfriend? Any person who wants to have a child with you and no relationship is a joker. Those are big jokers. I don't even understand. I've never thought about telling a woman, give me a baby. I don't know. I don't understand. That's just a joker. It's a joker. Every time you meet somebody who tells you, give me a child. It's the same way like the men you see in my show, Meet and Mingle, who come and say and ask a lady, do you have a child? No. So imagine the same guy, if somebody told him, I want to give you a child. I want to give you a child to take care of this child. We will settle down later on. How many men will say yes? How many men will say yes? But you see, men just assume that the lady pregnancy is just making a baby, and after all, she will take care of the baby. It's not that way. Please avoid this joker. The person who sent me this message, you are dealing with an international joker. If he wants a child and he still has a girlfriend, tell him, my friend, the process is very simple. Come home, see my family, let us get married. Unless you're looking for a visa to go to America, I don't know, but you are dealing with a very big joker there. One more question here before I go back to the comments section. Another question here. Benjamin, I need your advice. I've been single for many years. Now, after my divorce, I am HIV positive. And whenever I meet a guy and then I disclose, the guy disappear. My worry is, where and how can I meet a HIV positive man? I am tired of rejections. I'm a lady of 44 years. The lady who sent me your message, sorry about your situation. I know one of the ladies who is I hosted in my shows, who is living with HIV, and she also said it's very difficult to date. She has, I think there is a group of people who are living with HIV. I will send you her name, and then she will direct you to that group where probably you will meet another person who is living with HIV, and hopefully you will find somebody serious and begin having a relationship with him. All the best. So I will send you that lady's contacts, and she will help you. Hopefully she will help you. She also said in that group, there are still jokers. Whether you're living with HIV or not, in that specific group, the same behaviors, the same habits of men, it is still the same. Somebody is also living with the virus, but it's still a joker. So don't expect to find a serious person, but it's a good start. Once I send you those contacts, it's a better start to be amongst the people who, when you disclose, they will not reject or run away from you. But don't expect so much that people there are very serious. All right, one more question here I have just received in my inbox. Okay, my question is, I have been dating someone for a year, but we can spend a month no communication. He always tells me that he's always busy. He always tells me that he loves me so much, is ready for me, though even if I have a problem, he will never help. Yet he live and work in first world country. He was watching your live show. That's why I decided to inbox you. The lady who sent me this question here, long distance, more than 1 year, communication will reduce, but I want you to ask him, what plans do you have for me? If there are no plans for the two of you to be together, as I said again from the beginning of this show, you are wasting your time. Whether the person is in a very developed country, whether he tells you, I love you so much, after 1 year and there are no plans for you to be together, you are just wasting your time. So don't expect this person to call you, to text you, to inbox you, or to video call you all the time. No, don't expect that, because they have no plans to be together with you. If they really have a plan to spend some time or to be together with you in the same place, they will try to communicate, not once, not twice, but in most cases. But if they don't do that, they know that they are heading nowhere with you. Once again, ask him, where are we heading? It's been 1 year. And if they give you excuses and blame certain things, then you know, as I said, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Wake up. Wake up. Don't continue sleeping, huh? Don't continue sleeping. Finally, we are winding up. 5 minutes to go. The questions here. Yar Kabudha Nyawanda. Inbox Mushkila, my brother. I don't know. You can't inbox people. Who do you inbox usually? Magi Kiarie Benjamin, I had a guy who always said he wanted to marry me. He even invited a friend of mine for a drink just to question her about me. But yesterday, when I told him that I will not be going home soon because I have no money, he broke up with me. The other guy I had is married, but hiding it from me, and he always sends poems of how much he loves me. Do you think they are genuine? The first guy could be genuine, but because you are broke, again, as I said, you're broke. Magi Kiare. If you're broke and you cannot be together with a person, so you are genuinely broke. The other person could love you, could be the right person for you, but unfortunately, because of money, you can't be together with him, which is unfortunate. The second guy is not genuine, of course. He's hiding. You know he's married, and he's hiding. How do you even ask whether he's genuine? Wewe ni mkora bwana. Deal na mkora. Anataka kuwakula nyinyi wote. Okay. Let us see another question here. Thank you so much for your questions. If you're watching for the first time, remember to like and follow this page. Every Sunday we are here around this time. Winding up here with another question. Melvi Ruth. Hi, following from Busia. Why is it that some men don't like to be asked some questions? For example, I ask him what he is doing, if he has eaten etc. he doesn't like. What are types of questions men like to be asked? Because I'm tired. Oh, Melvi Ruth. Oh my goodness. Questions to ask. Is it long distance? I've Googled before. Questions to ask. Questions to ask my partner. What are the questions to ask? But to make it easier for you, know what he likes. The hobbies. His hobbies are very important. His passion. You see, I'm wearing, what am I wearing today? I'm wearing Arsenal. You can see here. You ask me questions about Arsenal, I will like that. You ask me questions about sports, I will really enjoy that. So you have to think about what he likes, what he enjoys. In my experience as a teacher, every time I met a student, the first question I asked him or her is, what are their passions and what are their likes? And once they told me if it's movies or cooking or exercising, then I asked questions about those topics. People like being asked questions about what they enjoy doing, not what have you eaten, have you slept. So maybe he's an old guy and you're a young lady and I feel you ni maswali za utoto, but there's nothing you can do. Don't feel offended. Don't feel annoyed that he's annoyed and doesn't like the questions. At least you have shown that you care for him. But begin finding out what he likes doing and ask him about those things. And use Google. There are questions to ask a man. Very, very nice questions that you can ask. You can ask these questions like a game. Let's play a game. People play truth and dare. People play never have I ever never have I ever kissed a person for the first time. You know, it's like a game. It's like a game. Create some games, but I don't know your age with him. It could be an age issue here, or some people who are just stubborn. They are too serious with the relationship. Ama ni wale watu wa kusoma gazeti. Sijui kweli. MK Kisodi, my second question, Benja, who you are dating likes to discuss, the person who you discuss your disagreements or differences with her friends, and when you go out with her and the girls, you realize or learn that one of them totally disrespect you. All of a sudden, you get annoyed and leave the table. When this girlfriend of you asks about what's up and you explain it when she went on defending this girl, you decide not even to share a table with her, the disrespectful girl. What else can you do apart from keeping off? It's a very long comment there, eh? MK. It's a very nice long comment there, but I can't read all of it. But I get your question. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. Okay, I found your comment here. You decide not to ever to share the table with the disrespectful girl. What else can you do apart from keeping off from these bashments? First of all, I want to say it is a good idea not to entertain such a disrespectful woman. You did the right thing. By the people who disclose your issues to their friends are very bad people. Extremely bad. So I want to encourage people in relationships, when you have differences with your man, don't disclose everything to your so-called girlfriend. Ladies have such a habit. It's a very bad habit. You want help, you want advice, you want consolation, but you go ahead and say so many bad things about what this person is doing. If your life is not in danger, listen to me carefully. As a lady, if your man is not putting your life in danger, number one, and number two, if the person is actually not putting your life in danger is the most important thing. Other than that, you can handle other issues between the two of you. Deal with this person first of all until you have reached to a certain level where you feel you need help. The more you tell people, there are people who hate us simply because of what they were told about us. You meet this man who just hates Benjamin because he was told this and this. We have so many people, even in our family. You meet your uncle who just hates you because he was told certain things about you. It's very unfortunate. And there's nothing you can do about it. But the way you said you stopped even, you walked away from the table, it's a reminder to this lady to keep matters that you are facing between the two of you, just the two of you. Don't go and begin telling everyone and anyone around there and expect to continue having a very good time together in the same table with the same people who are busy gossiping. And this lady has even shamed you. Do you know how many things she has told the other ladies about you? What about if she has told them about the size of your dick or how you perform in bed? It's very unfortunate. So all these ladies, when you're walking around and moving around, what they see in your pants is the size of your dick all the time. And they will continue disrespecting you all the time. It's very unfortunate. So if you're in a relationship, please protect your relationship. Solve these issues, the two of you. Don't bring these things in social media and before your friends. Your friends are not therapists. Your friends are not professionals. Your friends are not qualified to advise you or it's very unfortunate. Sorry about the microphone. Don't do that. So please, MK Kisodi, the only way to deal with such a person is to remind them to stop saying stuff to their friends, and hopefully they will stop. If they don't stop, then you have to leave them alone. They need to mature and style up. Sorry about the voice, I hope the voice is back. All right. Finally, let's finish here. Peter Cook, got help. My question, Mr. Benjamin, is it right to help someone that you meet in Facebook and you are not living in one country, you are living abroad, and yet you don't know this person very well? The answer is no. Know the person very well, and then you can begin helping that person. Take your time knowing the person very well. Peter Cook, all the best. Finally, okay. Melby Ruth, I think we have answered her. Caleb Makethi. Okay. Margaret Fwamba. Hi, Benjamin. I have been in a relationship with a man more than 2 years. But last year, he decided to marry another woman. But he did. We have already discussed about living together, and he gets a good job. But all in all, happened like that. So he stayed with his lover like 3 months without communication. So he's back to me. He wants me back. Na bado ako na wife bado. I really need your advice because I love this guy so much. Margaret Fwamba, kama unataka kuwa bibi wa pili, ni sawa. Kama utaki kuwa bibi wa pili, hakuna advice. Advice ya pili, wachana na yeye bana. Wacha pambane na huyo bibi. Najua unampenda sana. You love him so much, lakini hakupendi. Kama angekuwa nakupenda, angekuoa. Si ndio? Margaret, kama angekuwa nakupenda, si angekuoa tu. Lakini sasa hakuwa nakupenda. That's why hakukuoa. So wachana na yeye. Unangangana na yeye nini? Okay. Winfrida Miruka. Hi, Mr. Mbona wanaume wa siku hizi wanata sisi madem tuwazaidie na pesa? Ukiambia mtu mapenzi na pesa hayaendi, anakuacha. Kwani wameingiwa na roho gani? Please tell me. Kama anataka pesa yako na ukataa kumpea na kuacha, si unawachana na yeye tu. Sio lazima. Wachana na yeye. Tumia pesa yako, saidia watoto wako, saidia familia yako. Usihangaike na yeye. Kama amekuacha kwa sababu umsaidii pesa, si amekusaidia? Si unaona amekusaidia sana. Angekukula pesa na kuacha. Hiyo pesa si usaidia hata mayatima. Sadia Mora. All right, thank you so much. Okay. Finally, last question. Lynette Mauti. Benjamin, how can we call this baby daddy who doesn't care about his kids? Ever since separation comes, he had never come across to see or even to make a call. But huko nje ni kupanua bakuli la mdomo kuwa watoi wangu wako. Wacha bibi anisomeshe, huyu tutamuhitaji kweli. Hasa huyo si ni deadbeat tu kama kawaida. Huyo unawachana na yeye tu. Huyo ni mtu bure kabisa. Hakuna jina lingine utamuita. Yes, ni hiyo ndio jina tu utamuita. Sasa wachana tu na yeye. Somali Barbara. Hello Benjamin, my question is, I'm in a relationship with a guy. It's coming to 6 years. It's long distance relationship. What amazes me, he asked me that how I call him a husband or a friend after all that long relationship, but we are still in touch. What made him to ask such a question, yet he knows that I do love him, and he does? Yeah, he asked you the question because it's too long. You're wasting time. 6 years. But even if you are 6 years, if you have not legally married each other, this is not your husband. Even if you go anywhere and you tell anyone, that is not your husband. That is just a boyfriend of long distance. So the best answer, tell him he is your boyfriend of long distance. If he wants you to call him husband, tell him let's get married. If he doesn't want to get married, he still remains a husband, but you're wasting your time. And I can see your Facebook photo there You are strong, blessed, healthy, redeemed. You are God's masterpiece. Yes, follow what you have used as your profile picture there. Eh? You are a masterpiece, but don't waste your time. The reason why he asked you that way is he knows, but probably he's telling you, I want to get married with you. But I don't know, I'm just guessing. Eh? If he wants to get married with you, he will not ask you. He will tell you, hey, Barbara, 6 years, it's been long, and now I want to make you my wife, and this is my plan that I have for this year 2022, and this is what I want us to do so that you become my wife. He shouldn't ask you. He should do it. So asking is nothing. There is nothing to think about it. Don't overthink, oh, what was he meaning? He's meaning nothing. If he wants to marry you, let him propose, meet your family members, and make the relationship legal. Okay. All the best. I need to finish here with one more question here. Alice Kawira, hi Benjamin. Pia mimi niko kwa njia panda. We parted ways with my baby daddy because of violence and cheating on his side. He had tried married to me and they both failed, and now he is another one with a kid. Right now he is after me, although he takes full responsibility of our daughter. Since she lives with her aunties, I don't know what to do. I really want to go back to my daughter and I really love the guy. Alice, I don't know. Kama unampenda na alikuwa nakuchapa, sasa sijui kama atawacha kukuchapa. Yeye mwenyewe ndiye ataamua. If the man was abusing you, I don't know. I don't encourage people to go back to somebody who abuses you. Ukirudi saa atakuua. Tutaandika rest in peace Alice Kawira. Gone too soon. Pana cheza na watu violent. Watu violent kama hawaja change, ukirudi na kuchape kofi, make sure that this time atakuua. Acha tu nikwambie ukweli, atakuua sasa. He will definitely kill you. So think twice before you go back to somebody who is abusive. All right. Somebody call Kianangi Junior. Patanisho ni saa 4 usiku, time ya Kenya. Sio kila wakati. Saa 4 Jumapili na Jumamosi. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. First time I've been here. Grace Mwangi. Thank you so much. Thank you for the compliment. Asante sana. Sam Joy. How do you find love? Continue working on yourself. Get better. Become a better human being. Learn from your mistakes, your weaknesses, ambayo mulikuwa, the weaknesses that you had as Sam Joy, make sure you have worked on them, personality issues that you had. In short, I'm just saying is be the best version of yourself. Once you become the best version, somebody will catch you along the way. But love is available, and be available for people. Attend functions, attend events, attend tournaments. I mean, be available where people are. Don't just sit in a room and praying to God to get you somebody. You have to be available for these people to talk to you and to approach you and to love you, or to be there for you. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. If I skipped your question, I'm sorry about it. See you next Sunday. Same time, same host. This has been Benjamin. Sunday Questions live and answer session. Those were my opinions. At the end of the day, whatever I said or whatever I answered you, you make the final decision. And for all of you who also commented and left your advice on the comment section, for the people who are asking, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you. You also helped me to respond to some of those questions. So God bless you for that. I wish you nothing but a beautiful week. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday wherever you are. Take care and God bless. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Happy Sunday.
And I know should I ever need reminding, what power has set me free? There is a grave that holds nobody. Now that power